Alrighty, so here is my final project for ECE 1250. It is a op-amp switched temperature sensor. Temperature sensor is right here. It's just a little black thing right here. Not too complicated. So what I have is I have 5 volts coming from the Arduino. I'm going to use that as my power supply. And the temperature sensor, there's a voltage drop, there's a voltage drop on this middle pin right here. So I use that as my one of my voltages on my op amp right here in the middle. Pretty hard to see with all these wires. But after that, I use a voltage divider. So I use this potentiometer right here. It's a 10K potentiometer, and I use that to adjust the voltage across my voltage divider. And the reason I'm using that is because I've been having a hard time displaying what room temperature is. So room temperature, you know, in the lab versus my home versus work versus school. It's always a little bit different, and that's enough of a difference to change the input-output for the op amp. So I just use this to adjust the voltage there. Then I have it, you know, I've used it to turn this fan on when it gets warm enough. I've also got this transistor right here, which helps with the current flow. So this transistor, I don't know if you can see, is connected to the V out of my LM324 op amp. And what it does is this transistor, as you can see, I've wired one end of the transistor to ground, and this is the V out from the output, or from the op amp. And then I've wired the other end of my fan's ground to the transistor, and then the other end to 5 volts. So what'll happen is my op amp should switch, or the transistor should switch when the output voltage of my op amp is greater than 0.7 volts. And that'll only happen if the temperature or if the voltage on the temperature sensor is higher than the voltage coming across the potentiometer. So I had a hard time warming the temperature sensor up enough. So what I've just been doing is using this screw to adjust the potentiometer to raise and lower its voltage. So here we can see the fan is turned off. Room temperature is about 72, 73 degrees. The voltage coming across the temperature sensor is about 0.72. So that means I have 0.72 volts coming into my op amp. So when I adjust the voltage, or adjust the potentiometer, as you can see, the fan turned on, and then we raise the resistance and the fan turns off. So there you have it. It's pretty straightforward, and it is a good looking final project. I've added in this LCD to display the temperature and the voltage. I've done that using this serial port right here. I just display the voltage here. I collect the voltage here on this analog pin through the Arduino, and I've written some Arduino code here to gather that information and display it to the LCD. So there you have it. There's my final project. There's the fan just buzzing away. Let's get that turned off. And there she is. All right, thanks for watching.